overly.
Axl Rose, the worst singer of rock and roll.
God,
apparently, according to our friend John,
Yeah.
said that concert a couple weekends ago.
I've heard they put on a good concert.
Yeah,
but
he actually
GNR?
sounds
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
He might have gained 1,000 pounds,
He
but
did.
he still sounds the same.
Axl Rose stopped doing coke,
Yep.
so and he's not
That's what
skinny anymore.
happens.
Yeah.
Stopped doing drugs. Well, I don't know if he stopped doing all drugs.
Yeah.
But no, back to the Load years. Yeah,
He's got to be on something because he's still getting along with Slash. Okay.
Well, the reason why they get along is because they don't. I mean,
Yeah, he's on
They
one
get
side
along
of the
because
stage.
Slash can't see anything
It's
outside
like-
of his hair.
you know, they're gonna play. Yeah, they're gonna play Dallas, right? One was gonna come from Louisiana, the other one gonna come from fucking Tucson,
Yeah.
and that's how they get along.
Yep.
And yeah,
See, Load.
You know,
Was that before or after Napster?
that was
Before.
right? No, that was after. That was before. It was
Before.
right before the whole Napster.
because Napster was late '90s,
late
early
90s,
2000s.
yeah, right after Reload. Yeah.
Okay.
It was around it was right after Garage Inc. came out.
Yep.
Which
Well,
would've
it
been
was
90
actually right. Is
which would've
when
been 98.
Mission Impossible 2 came out.
That was 2000.
that's
Yeah.
That was 2000.
Yeah.
With I Disappear.
Yep.
'Cause
As everybody was
that's
trying
the
to get
reason
that
why-
song.
They
yeah.
played that on Friday night.
I
I
Disappear.
Disappear.
They did not.
Yes, they did.
Did they?
Yes.
I haven't heard that song in forever.
You know why?
They
'Cause
that's when Kirk and or not Kirk,
Robert James.
James and
Roberto?
Lars took a break.
During I Disappear.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
'Cause
good time.
'cause
Good
they're
time to
all
do
there-
that.
they're just playing the guitars.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can think of 11 other times you could on a certain album that came out in 2003. Which we're not going to talk about
Why not? We good.
because we're not.
It's part of the. It's part of
It's-
the
that's,
history.
that's part of the new. That's the next section.
Yeah. Well,
So
Yeah, but
save it, yeah.
The only
Well-
thing memorable that I remember is Fuel.
yeah.
yeah.
I got a speeding ticket. Because just the beginning, it just like, yeah, I'm
It
gonna
pumps.
fuck-
It pumps your engines.
Yeah.
yeah.
Some would say.
And,
Yep.
you know, I got a big V8 in my truck, hit the gas. I'm going 55 and a 30.
Oh, jeez.
Luckily enough, he knocked it down to 24, so I didn't get reckless endangerment.
Yeah, right.
But I still had to take driver's class.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Did you do the comedy one? Those are they're not funny.
I don't think it was at a bowling alley.
Hyenas used to do it all the time. The
Yeah.
drivers at the.
I heard it was terrible.
It's
So I went to the
awful.
like,
Just do the straightforward one. Yeah. What are you doing over there? It's like
and
fucking,
memory remains.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the video and it was like, what the?
The spinning around.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing.
It's like, and the makeup on and all that shit. And it's like, I don't know.
Well, that was Until It Sleeps when that was the first.
That was the Jesus one.
Right.
Yeah.
Until It Sleeps was the first one that came to the first single off that. And, that's the first song that I heard. I was like, man, this is cool. I like the song. I like that. It's actually probably my favorite song off that album.
Over Outlaw Torn?
That's kind of it's a toss-up between those two.
I think Until It Sleeps is like number 8 for
Yeah,
me.
really?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot more I like.
Well, I just like I like the way the song was put together.
Yeah.
I thought it was very well done. And then, you got Kirk Hammett, who's supposed to be like this fucking shredder guy, playing in the solo. He's playing like, come on, man. This is, this is not what I was expecting. I didn't hate it. I just didn't expect it. Like if Soundgarden would have put that album out,
yes,
great.
Well, and even then, you would have the ending of Outlaw Torn, which we just listened to.
Right.
The ending of Bleeding Me
Yeah.
just goes fucking crazy with the solo.
Yeah.
And it's almost like you didn't miss anything. But then the rest of the song's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not every song on there is all really solo-y, but they still have their solos. They still have their hard riffs. But it was completely different. I guess you'd kind of throw S&M into that era too.
With No Leaf Clover and
and Minus Human.
Minus Human, yeah.
Because that's about the same kind of song style. But I thought that was an awesome idea to add the symphony because it worked.
Well, Michael Kamen had been up their asses about it for the longest time, and everybody knows that Michael Kamen did Nothing Else Matters.
Yeah.
But most people didn't even know there's fucking
Orchestration
on it because they buried that shit, and then they released the elevator version. And
Yeah, that's a funny version actually.
Yeah, Michael Kamen said he was really upset whenever he heard the album release because he's like, I did all that work for what?
For you to mute it.
For you basically bury it, and then
did you get paid or not?
here's the thing, Michael Kamen, you're dead now, so I guess it really
I
matters.
bet Michael Kamen felt like the David Prowse.
Yep, very much so.
Glad I'm bringing that one back.
You are, yeah.
No idea.
David
Darth
Prowse,
Vader.
Darth Vader. That's the guy who's actually in the.
Yeah.
And for the third week in a row, you want to tell him the story?
No.
Okay. Didn't think so. Hey, go back to last week's.
Just go to Netflix and watch
No,
I'm
that's
Your
okay.
Father.
Hey, Seth, do nothing.
I shall.
Cool.
That's right. You listen to me.
Cool. Cool.
But the 90s years were kind of a fun year for.
Like I said before, like I said earlier, Master Puppets is the first song I heard, and the first album I heard was Black.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was around. I think Load had just come out, or maybe like a month or two before. So I didn't even start listening to him until like 96, 97.
Yeah.
Right.
So
well, that's whenever I was able to keep the tapes and CDs that I had when my mom didn't come steal them from me and hide them from me and whatnot. Was at that time. So I picked up Load, obviously, because it was brand new, and I got the Black Album, Master Puppets.
Blood and semen on it.
Yeah. Didn't tell her that.
No. And then, and then going along with that, like I was saying about with my parents and Marilyn Manson, they also didn't ever let me get a CD with a parental advisory sticker. And I still remember that.
Take it off.
Huh?
Did you peel it off?
Well, no. Well, the first one I tried to buy, which pissed me off because me and my father went to go buy it, and when we got to the store, it had the parental advisory sticker. He's like, "No." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And it was Garage Inc.
Oh wow!
And because that was the first CD that had a parental advisory sticker on it, and it was funny because I remember hearing an interview with Lars who said there was two things Metallica would never do. They would never release an album with that would have a parental advisory sticker on it. Yeah. And they would never release a dual disc album. And the very next album they put out was Garage Inc.
Yeah, they did it all in one. I'm glad you brought the Napster thing up, though. I get a lot of shit for defending Metallica on that because people are all... Here's the deal. People like to say, well, they had all the money in the world. Well, I said, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living? Oh, I do. That's so cool. So, are your bills paid? Well, so you should do what you do for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I like getting songs for free, but I do get it.
And here's the thing: it wasn't even the fact that
Captain Pirate.
Yeah,
shut up.
Metallica never said that you can't get any of our stuff off Napster. What they said is we don't want our copywritten, studio-produced stuff on Napster. All the live stuff. What we got going on over there?
Janet said, "Princess Buttercup is right. So thank you for addressing me as such." But she said, "Congratulations, Mr. Lonely is no longer lonely." Oh, thank you, Janet.
He'll still die alone, though.
Oh,
so will you, bitch.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, so I used to get in so many fucking arguments about that, and I'm thinking, really, what? So, and the fucked up thing was the people the people that would get into would argue with me. The ones that I remember the most were the ones that are so diehard Republican. I'm thinking, doesn't this go against your principles?
Right. Like
the whole idea of free market.
I never got in an argument about it. Because I never downloaded anything.
Right.
It's like I couldn't I couldn't risk fucking up my computer by getting a virus.
Yeah.
And it's like, since it was a family computer.
No porn.
Yeah.
No Napster.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
I get it.
What was, like, something bug on there.
Like I can see where it would come from, because if you loved Metallica, like, and you went and bought their full CD, you'd do that. But then they put out a song that you're kind of like, I kind of like that song, but I'm not going to buy the Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack.
I did.
Maybe.
Yeah, see, but the deal is they didn't have a problem. They didn't have a problem with people wanting just one song. They had a problem with people taking it from them. And I get it. I know you get it. I get it too.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Fuck you, man. It's mine. I created it. This is how people talk about, well, you got all the money in the world. Well, how the fuck do you think I got all the money in the world?
Right.
Like giving away my shit for free?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourselves. Take your $10 to the goddamn record store and put it in the fucking machine. And then you can have the whole CD. You can have the whole album.
Record it off the fucking radio, bitch.
Like we used to do when we were kids.
Yes.
Tape in, have to listen to the motherfucker all goddamn day long.
Yep.
Because this is back when they played like the song you wanted to hear once a day.
Every time now,
not 10 times a fucking minute.
And it's funny because I used to do that. Obviously, we all did.
Right.
But there's like certain songs that when I hear it, right afterwards, I'll remember what song played, and so every time I hear the end of Bullets with My Butterfly, Bullets. Oh God, I can't say that.
Bullets with Butterfly Wings?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Every time I hear the end of it, I hear The Perfect Drug right after it, because like I would record the Eagle for like how long? Like 2 hours at a time, or something, an hour at a time, and that's what I would listen to all the time instead of having to listen to whatever.
Right.
And so there's certain songs like that. And like another one was I forgot what the song before it was, but the next one was Tonic. If You Could Only See. And so every time, so every time I hear this song, I think that if you could only always comes in my head. Yeah. Even what is it, like 15 years later? It's crazy.
Yeah, well, it's funny thing to remember.
It is.
It's like when you hear for me, it's when I hear those hit songs of like Aha and all that shit from the 80s. it just triggers something in your brain that like all the.
That's what's great about music.
Well, sure, absolutely. It's one of the few things that can trigger so many visceral and emotional responses.
Times of your life. Oh, I remember where I was when I listened
Exactly.
to that.
I remember the first time I heard this song. I know exactly where it was. I can even remember the smell of whatever it is that was around.
Music is probably the greatest thing in life. I think personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Because I don't have sex? Is that what you're going to say? I fucking knew it, Seth. You son of a bitch.
Oh, man. You left it.
I knew it. And you know what? I knew exactly where he was going with it.
Lobbed that one.
Yeah, I know. So
I can even remember what the song was when I first had sex.
First time I had sex, I was drunk, so there was no music playing.
He was also like 35.
I was 25.
That's 2 years from now. 25? That's not bad.
25.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Let me guess.
Day.
Oh, I was going to say. Or today?
Today.
What? I don't know. I've not listened to Smashing Pumpkins in 25 years.
That's kind of funny because they haven't put an album in 25 years.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I think their second album I heard at work one day.
Yeah.
When I was 17, and that's the last time I heard it.
Speaking of funny things about Smashing Pumpkins, that song Tonight.
We've talked about this before, I think.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tonight.
Yeah.
You familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like the anthem of the late 90s prom and shit. I'm thinking, you guys do realize this is about a guy about to go commit suicide, right? And they're like, I was sitting in the middle of my fucking prom, and I hear this song, and I tell these people that, and they're, no, it's not. It's about a good old time. It's about to go have the time of his life. I said, no, you need to go read the lyrics.
Kind of like Jeremy.
I knew that was coming up. I knew it was coming up.
Not Jeremy.
Yeah, I know the song Pearl Jam Jeremy. Yeah.
Hey, shut up, a Shoaly.
Shafid.
Shafid.
Do I fucking look Arabic to you?
Yeah. That was pretty good. Yeah.
Oh God, that was great. That's gonna go down as the greatest fucking thing ever, right there.
Yeah. Anyway,
no one knows what I'm talking about.
I do,
but we do.
Yeah. You're not in the circle.
Inside joke.
You're not in the circle.
You're not in the circle.
You're not in the triangle.
Yeah, this is a triangle. Illuminati confirmed.
The corner.
We're the Illuminati. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
so speaking of Illuminati, I think we should get back to some music.
Is that what's coming up next?
No, it has nothing to do with Illuminati.
I was going to say, what the fuck does that mean?
Had nothing to do with it. Okay. I was just trying to I was trying to, what's that word that, fat people drive in malls? Segway.
That's pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Oh. What am I looking for?
What are you looking for? Did you not have this one set up yet?
I do have one of them set up, but I don't have the other one.
The other one is...
He's got the
Come on, Cracker.
He's got the second one keyed up, but not the first one.
Oh, no.
No, I have the first one keyed up.
Oh.
Are you sure? There it is. There it is on there.
There you go.
Yeah, baby.
I got this shit.
So let's go with the load.
You still having fun? How come? I got the martini, you don't. It's a really light gin. Like Evian gin. You guys want another song? Hell yeah! Since we're here and we got all our gear and shit. What's that? Thank you. Gotta get them all excited. Kirk Hammett, noisy thing.